Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Rome, and we're back with some more Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. So first I want to go ahead, let's dive into our inventory screens here. Let's take a look, see what we got going on. We've all seen this already. We can sort stuff. This pistol, we need to be a Hereticus adherent, and we will see what that means in just a second. Right here, we have a summary. We've got 2 points into Imperialis that we got for for executing the traitor officer. We've got 12 points in Hereticus. This has opened up this right here, which makes us a Hereticus follower. It means we have a 20% chance to save a combat stimulant or medikit after using it. The next level is going to be adherent. It doesn't say how many points we need for that. I guess we'll just figure it out as we get going. Does it break out? No. So we've got that. Features of our character right here. We've got all of our active abilities and passive abilities there we can take a look at. Doctrines, this is our level up, our class, so to speak. At the moment, we're adept. And you can see we've got everything that we've unlocked for that, which is pretty cool. Our reputation here, we're going to see this as we start going on. We've got the Drusians, the Explorers, the Kosbalica mission, Fellowship of the Void, and the Imperial Navy. So those are the factions that we'll be building reputation with. And then our biography... Is that... Okay, and then just a summary here, biography here, which seems to be exactly what our summary is. I guess this has our adept doctrines as well. We don't have any going on. Action points, movement points, all that, whereas this doesn't have that. We can come on down here. We've got our quests, any rumors or orders that we have. This is going to be for when we're kind of rogue trading, and we can fulfill orders that come in. That's a little bit in the future for us at the moment. We've got our map here. We've got some questions we can go ask people, and we'll do that shortly. We've got our regular kind of the tutorial and the encyclopedia, so to speak, of what we go at. The Corpus Valentius, they call it, but, you know. And this is the ship. This is a screen that either didn't exist last time or wasn't usable last time. So you can see right here, we've got engine. I don't think we had this one at all. We did find items for the ship. We found some guns and stuff. They were just unable to equip them. So there's our engine, 11 starboard starship speed. We've got our shields. We've got an Auspex. We've got our armor. We've got our prow weapon. A Mazoa lance weapon. Another one of Voss pattern torpedo tubes. On the dorsal, we've got a macro cannon. Mars pattern macro battery on the starboard, as well as the port. We've got our hull, and we've got our ram. And down here, we've got all of the summary of that at the moment. Skill-wise, the ship has some... Okay, we've got one available here. So, swing run, flies in a straight line, performing a U-turn at the end. Torpedo control allows you to control the nearest torpedo salvo launched... Allows to control the nearest torpedo launched other turn to move it for... Wow. That one got lost in translation somewhere. Allow... Okay, well, we can move a torpedo for 5 MP. I think. And it has a random cooldown of 1 to 3 rounds. We can reinforce shields. Okay, we can get a new heading. When moving the starship, may perform its next turn through 90 degrees instead of the usual 45, excuse me. Warp wave. Immediately turn for 45 to 90, depending on the ship's maneuverability. When the ship's hull is damaged, the abrupt turn deals damage equal to 15% of the damage suffered and twice this. Okay. Arc augury. Next starship shot gains +2 extra range. I like the swing run. I like being able to go through and do that. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. And then over here, I'm going to go for reinforced shields. So we'll take swing run and reinforce shields, and then for whatever reason, it changed us out of our screen, which is an interesting weird little bug. We lost focus there. That's fine. And post. Void Ship Manager system is unavailable now. But this is where we're going to be able to put people into the various positions. Whether that's going to be available later in the beta, or whether it's not going to be available till the final game. A lot of things that aren't available now, but they expect to be, and it had a little note that says, hey, it's unavailable in the beta, but it'll be there for the final one. This doesn't say that, so maybe there's hope that this will get into the beta, but this allows us to put different people in different positions, and from there, we can, in theory, we can get skills and bonuses from those people. So we can actually use those masters that we were just talking about. Although at the moment it looks like it's got just regular party members. And I kind of expect it to be that way, regardless of the fact that we actually have a master of ordnance, you know, and a master helmsman and that sort of stuff there, as well as a navigator, although that is the navigator that we're probably going to end up with. So we got that. And finally, we've got our cargo management. So we talked about this in the past. This is all the stuff we picked up so far that's just going straight to cargo. Now, some of this we don't need to carry. I don't need to carry this. Let's just toss it in there. I don't need another scrappy auto pistol. I don't need these scrappy auto guns. All that stuff's can go in there. Couple axes, don't need them. Multi-key we'll hang on to. We'll toss that in there. And then this is that letter we picked up that we haven't read yet. Let's go ahead and info it. Esteemed Lady Theodora, change in circumstances is to manage your immediate assistant within our mutual cause. Forthwith, upon receiving this letter and performing the necessary preparations of the crew, you are to depart for the Ricard system. One of my agents, Interrogator Heinrichs Van Kalox, operates here at the present time. Upon your arrival in the system, you will, without delay, make contact with him and offer any assistance required of you, after which you will provide him passage to the Furibunda system aboard your ship. On footfall, the interrogator will remove himself from your presence to await further instruction. Anticipating any questions you may have, I will stress that the nature of the Interrogator Van Calix's activities on Rykot Minorus are no concern to you. If required, Von Calix himself will disclose the details of his mission. Maybe the Emperor's light be with you. XC. All right, I think that is that. Let's go ahead. We'll talk to you first, assuming I can figure out where you are standing. I guess maybe you're lost in the fog of war. Yep. What do you have to say? All right. Corpulent man in lavish clothes bows before you, not without difficulty. A servo skull whirs over his shoulder while the fingers of his augmented hand drum against the sheaf of papers he's holding, and regards you with attentive interest through the lens of a magnifying implant. Greetings, your lord ladyship. Your lord ladyship? I'm just adding words in there. Greetings, your lady. It really annoys me, especially when Splattercat does not read, like, he just makes stuff up, and now here I am doing it. Greetings, your ladyship. Generous Danrock at your service. I want to know more about the people who buy our plunder. Of course, Lord Captain. Who interests you exactly? We most often deal with the followers of St. Drusus, the Explorators, the Casbolica Mission, or, Emperor forgive us, the Fellowship of the Void. What do the followers of St. Drusus acquire from us? So this will be the religion side of things, right? The Drusians still hope to bring the Coronis expanse into the warm embrace of the faith, just as their flock hopes to receive the aid of the Drusian missionaries. Each crate of food, shipment of clothes, or box of medicine marked with your seal is a sign the Rogue Trader herself believes in the sect's future success. Reverend Hieronymus is the first among the Drusians and most often seen in Footfall's Grand Atrium, a gloomy fellow, but some almost believe him to be a living saint. How about the Explorators? Members of the exploratory Cognizance fleet, which has been roaming the Coronis expanse for a good while now, Omnicide knows what they're hoping to find, but their acolytes regularly show up on inhabited worlds seeking bits of sacred knowledge, tracking down mechanical relics, and sniffing out xeno artifacts. If truth be told, supposedly they want to save the ignorant rabble from corruption. A tech priest named Opticon22 does business with us on the fleet's behalf. He can be found at the docks of Footfall. This will be our kind of our secondary faction, right? Because remember, I'm from a Forge world. These are kind of my people, so to speak. I am interested in the Casbolica mission. Master of the cold trade, immoral criminals, and notorious crooks to the last man. This will probably be our primary faction. The mission is but one branch of this mafia gang that has taken root in the Calixis sector. You can do business with them as long as you take the necessary precautions. They are led by Vladim Tokara, who recently appointed himself Liege of Footfall. Of course, he is a trusted ally of Rogue Trader Winterscale, but he will not refuse you, another of the Emperor's anointed. If you wish to talk to Vladim, look for him at the Liege's Palace on Footfall. At least I think that's who we're going with for our primary. Fellowship of the Void. We might go this route. They're the pirates, right? Pompous name, is it not? In truth, they're a gang of pirates who are forever squabbling over loot and territory. However, some of their little flotillas need supplies or can take awkward cargo off our hands without asking question. Of course, there's always a risk that these scoundrels will change their mind and attempt to board us instead. But so far, our macro cannons have managed to keep them in line. They say Ryza Calvaria speaks on the Fellowship's behalf. The Adeptus Amasakis on Footfall is rumored to be her favorite haunt. I don't know which of those I would prefer, honestly. The kind of the official crooks or the unofficial crooks. Why are we giving our spoils to these people in the first place? To profit from them, of course. Most of the things you'll find during expeditions are complete junk from one such as yourself, but the less fortunate and affluent servants of the Emperor think them treasures, especially when they are bestowed upon the great rogue trader herself. Jerusian fanatics and pirate cutthroats, Casbolica dealers and explorators, none will refuse our help in these dark and trying times. There may come a time when we shall be the ones requiring aid. It will be beneficial to have these allies willing to provide it. I think that's probably enough from him. All right. Who else do we have to talk to? You have something to... Really? You're way over here? Well, let's wander. I guess it's not that far. I moved over here, but I don't actually see her anywhere. There she is. All right, Sister Argenta looks tired. There are dark circles in her eyes. Her hair is somewhat disheveled, and she moves like she's a little on edge. Rogue Trader, you said you had a personal request for me. I indeed have a request, Rogue Trader. The accursed servants of chaos who assaulted the ship took the lives of our loyal crew members, and they orphaned many children, including the progeny of brave officers who defended their posts until the bitter end. I don't know what customary practices there are for cases like this in Valencia's territory, but in the world I'm familiar with, the children of such brave souls would expect to receive special considerations. Perhaps the Rogue Trader could meet the orphans. Let's see, what are our options? What good would it do? I'll make a speech. No formalities. Personal meeting is too much. We'll just care about them. Yeah, you know what? We can do this. I don't think I'm quite to the pomp of giving... I'm not so pompous as to give speeches yet. Maybe one day we get there. Maybe soon. But for the moment... I think I'm still a little uncomfortable with kind of the role and the pomp and ceremony that comes with being a rogue trader. So we'll meet them. It seems to be a pretty easy thing to do. And at this point, I think we're still attached to our poor roots enough that we do that. But again, this may be something that falls by the wayside as we play. I'll pass on your instructions. Thanks for taking my request to heart. All right. Is that going to take us to that bit now? It's not nearly as many orphans as I expected. Motley group of children and adolescents don't take their eyes off you, gazing at you as if you were a creature from a fairy tale. Our indefatigable there we go, sister has been keeping an eye on these pups. Abelard glances at the gathered children. It is hardly the Sculla progenium in here, but we have provided the orphans on our ship with adequate care and instruction. Argenta is standing to the side of the group next to the youngest visitors. You notice her giving them looks and inconspicuous gestures of encouragement. At your approach, she perks up and announces, her voice ringing. Brave ones, the master of the ship has appeared before you. The one who guides it through the darkness of the universe by the Emperor's will. Greet your Lord Captain, the rogue trader of House von Valencius. We can go solemnly. We can smile. We can address the chaperones. We'll go solemnly. Children of the brave servants of House von Valencius, I, the rogue trader and Lord Captain of the ship, speak to you now. Your parents gave your lives for just cause and brought honor to the von Valencius banners and those of the Imperium. I am proud of them, and I believe that you will become their worthy heirs. The children hang on your every word with bated breath. Only a few teenagers at the far end of the road seem sullen and not particularly impressed by your speech. That's teenagers. Suddenly, all the sounds of the module are drowned out by a very loud sniffle. It has the effect of a dam burst. You now hear whispers, sobs, and subtle grumbles. One of the older orphans, a teenager with a thin scar across his face, tosses his head back and says bitterly, "So what? Why should we care? Our friends and parents died in their dozens for you, noble lot, and you just give us speeches?" Argenta turns to the boy. A flurry of emotions flash in her dark eyes, like she wants to both calm him and scold him for his impudence. Yeah. Say without fear. I'll listen. I may not do anything. It doesn't matter what we say. It won't bring our parents back, and it won't change our fates either. We'll keep slaving away on this ship until we drop and die like our folks, or worse. I understand your grief. Your parents died. It's not an easy thing. They gave their lives to the truth, for the good of the whole ship, for the Imperium. Do not speak of their honorable feat with anger and disdain. When pirates who killed your parents attacked the ship, I was there. I took command. I fought. I repelled as quickly as I could. But no war can be without losses. You only strive to do as with your power. The strong have the power to decide the fate of others. The weak either obey or die. If you seek a different lot in life, boy, save your grumbling and look for opportunity to rise above the rest. Spank him. I'm going with this one. I mean, that's what we've done, more or less, right? You heard the Rogue Trader. His words carry the wisdom of the Imperium. It's hard to say whether your words left an impression on the boy, but he nods slowly. Then he catches himself and gives you an awkward bow. Abelard gives a sign. The servants immediately emerge, carrying packaged treats with Von Valentius emblazoned on the wrappers. It appears that the Seneschal came prepared for any contingency. I don't know how comforting we were. Argenta rubs her temple pensively. She smiles at the younger children, offers a few more words of encouragement, then leaves the bay. All right. I think there's one more exclamation point on the bridge for us to read, and then we'll figure out which direction we're going. It's a problem sometimes with early role-playing games. There's a lot of reading. I've kind of hoped that some of this will be voice-acted when we get to that point. We've still got a bunch of exclamations going on. I mean, I already talked to you. You know what? We're just going to go up here and figure out which direction we're going. Come on. I don't know what I've done or not done. I didn't see her walk. I didn't see her move, but something's happening. All right, we got our options. We've got a quest there. The prison planetoid. I assume that's the navigation. Oh, that's another ship. Is that us? Oh, that's us. Urak. Oh, hold on, don't. Wait. I want to know what the heck we're doing at Urak. Let's go, what's our quests? Dictionary, Chronicles. Quests. All right. Land on Rykad Morris. Okay, this one is... So my Norris is... I don't know. This one's to get a Navigator. This one was... some sort of combat going on, maybe? All right. So we need Rykad Morris. The prison planetoid there. So this has got to be the station where we could potentially get a Navigator. All right, Lord Captain, I'm reporting the heralds of the Navis Nobiliate are still maintaining Vox silence, perhaps due to Urak 5 being off limits to visitors. We intercepted the signals from drifting beacons in the station's ordermat. The demands are clear. We are told to turn the ship around immediately. We also detected an accumulation of space debris near the station's docks, presumably as the remains of an interplanetary shuttles. Perhaps the esteemed Navis Nobiliate House requires aid, and therefore we cannot respond. Therefore cannot respond to our Vox transmission. Order the Augur crew to scan the station. Aye, Lord Captain. Vox remained silent for a while, but you hear static in Vigdis's measured voice. The officers from the Augur crew performed a full scan, but the information is imprecise. They note wave distortions of unclear genesis that throw off most readings. We are able to learn the reactor core of the station is still active, but many compartments are empowered and some are fully depressurized. The signs of biological activity are largely present in the central module, which means the station has not been abandoned. The question is, why are the esteemed navigators heralds ignoring us? Commence docking. Affirmative, Lord Captain. We do not know what has happened in the station, so we'll have to look for the esteemed navigators blind. Dock safely, and may the God Emperor light your path. All right, well, clearly we need somebody. No signal. Let's go. We'll take everybody. Can I shift them around here? No. We have who we have. My nose itches. All this reading isn't helping any. The more I have to read, the more my nose itches. I'm allergic to reading. I hit something. How many keys do I have to hit? A few. I like the voice acting. All right. I have a feeling there's going to be a fight. Wretches, you'll be consigned to oblivion for your transgressions against House Orcelio. Immortal Emperor, deliver your servants from peril. Your prayers will not help you, servant of the damned. In the name of House Orcelio, I command you to execute the infidels. Not a step further. Master, we have some strange guests on the station. The tall man stops you with a gesture when you approach. Blood is trickling down the pearly scales on his face. Both other people's and his own. Two jet black, unblinking eyes are watching your every move, and the third one, the mark of a navigator's fate, is menacingly pulsing behind the lowered lid of the middle of his forehead. Step back, or I unleash all horrors of the ocean of souls upon you. Emperor, be my witness. Hey, we speak High Gothic. Sure. This system has enjoyed the protection of the Winterscale dynasty for many years. Admittedly, I did not expect to meet another rogue trader in my lifetime. And since fate brought such an important person into my abode, allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands Felix Christoph August, the keeper of this place. So you did not arrive to reinforce the traders? That is great news. Having said that, I need to point out that Uric 5 is a holy place for House Orcelio, a sanctum sanctorum that is open only to a few chosen guests, and it pains me to say you are not on the expected list. Provide a navigator, or I'll depart immediately. I came to get a navigator. I'm looking for the Lord Inquisitor's interrogator. We'll start with the navigator. I do not think this is possible. Uric 5 is an observation station. We do not sign contracts and do not provide navigators. We delve into the depths of infinity and chart the movement of warp stones. And besides, you've chosen an opportune for negotiations. I'm also looking for the Lord Inquisitor's interrogator. You got him? Any Lord Inquisitor's interrogator? I think I would know if such an important individual decided to pay us a visit. All right, what's happening on the station? A betrayal. A most trivial thing in the life of a nobiliate, is it not? I was backstabbed by my closest friend, Theobald Orcelio, the other keeper of Uric 5 and my mentor. On his instruction, my own people sabotaged the generators, blew up the shuttles, and brutally massacred the loyal servants of my mistress. Most unforgivably, they dared to take her prisoner, the venal bastards. By the throne's light, I swear I shall cast their souls into the void among the stars. The madmen have captured Lady Cassia and are now torturing her upstairs while we are enjoying a small talk down here. Help me rescue her, go away, but waste no more of my precious time. What kind of help are you talking about? I would never ask you for a favor under different circumstances, and yet Lady Cassia's well-being is above all. I do not have many people left. My wounds are too deep to act with the required precision and swiftness, but you may actually succeed. In order to ascend to the mistress's chambers, you will need to remake a holy relic fused with the blood of Lady Orcelio herself. This is the elevator machine spirit control rod. I have one part, and the other was lost during the mutiny, but even this relic will be of no use unless the elevator mechanism is powered. Alright, how do I remake the control rod? I have a phylactery with the mistress's blood. It needs to be taken to the laboratory, which is located behind one of the reliquary doors. The most ancient of sacred mechanisms will be help to rebuild the rod. The tech priest ceaselessly performed the rites of appeasement so that the machine spirit would serve the house in its time of need. The fateful hour is now upon us. How am I supposed to power the elevator? The station's main cogitator is situated in the guard room. Just behind, enter the correct command sequence, and the sacred mechanism will rest. Why should I help you? You arrived at the station for a reason. House Orcelio will not be able to help you until the current crisis is curtailed. But if you immediately move to lend us assistance, I promise we'll reach an agreement that satisfies you, be it riches, influence, or the powers of our navigators. All right. So what have you decided to send to the Von Valencius? Set the balance in the cart. I will help you not for the sake of profit. Contact your mistress. Oh, we could just have them sign a contract with my protectorate. Let's go for that. So be it. Hurry, the mistress's safety is all that matters. All right. Another multi-key. Good. Some more cargo. All right. Isn't there more somewhere else?
Something ominous lurks ahead.
Oh, there's this.
I better myself through my service.
Corpses were mauled by a force far beyond any mortal capacity. Okay. Hands fused with improvised weapons, tools, scissors, and cutlery. Wasn't there another... Oh, it's that direction. Okay. Well, let's see what we got going on here. Athletics, plus 50. The witch is talking about the enemies of humanity set upon this abode of noble navigators. Then our weapons will soon dispel this wicked misery.
Compared to Naples, that was barely a challenge.
All right, so we spotted a couple traps.
The light of terror shines for us.
Conspirators are trying to break through the guard rooms. All right, let's try this trap first.
Duty prevails.
Got it. How about this one? This is what we wanted all that demolition for.
I failed.
Well, kind of. I mean, nobody died. Lady Navigator statue looks pristine and new. There we go. All right, we've got some bad guys. Let's go this route.
Light of terror.
We've got cover over here. Stand firm. We must not let the miscreants defile House Orcelio. Fire at will for House Orcelio.
Don't you dare to cross us. Stand your ground.
All right, let's go ahead. Sure, we'll put you here. We'll put you here. We'll put you here. That gives us a good charge. And I'm gonna put you here behind him. No, you go back up there. Let's try this again. There we go. All right. I think they shot some of their own people. All right, once again, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get as much information as we can out of these guys. All right, you've got one, you've got two, you've got two. Now I'm going to go with this. Now I'm going to take a shot at you. Didn't quite get him. Let's bring this up so I can see what the heck we're doing. All right, ends your turn. Argenta. Let's go ahead and let's do shot on the run.
Emperor commands, I act.
I'm going to go to here.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. I'll do it. Eradicated.
Now we're going to do...
As the Emperor commands, I act.
There we go. We got a penetration and another hit. That works. And then do we dash into cover? Don't really have any cover to get into, so no, I think we're fine. Dira, I should have got you a gun of some sort, huh?
There is movement in the Empyrean. Will do.
Uh, 12 cells? Is there anybody within 12 that I can get to? No. Lightning? Lightning is how many cells? 10 cells. All right, so no. You are done for your turn. Abelard, I'm going to get you up to here. Then I'm going to do a charge. I think we'll brace for impact. Then we'll do a charge. And I think that will be... Maybe we'll pop an endure too. There we go. Another big las gun burst. You've got a lot of intelligence on you.
Brace yourself, Babylon.
That was a pretty good hit. All right, Benarium. Do you have a shot at that guy? 51% is all. Got him. Argenta.
Guided by faith. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Somehow we missed all of them. But you know what?
Thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. I'll do it. Can escape the Emperor's interest unacceptable. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Is that everybody? That's everybody. All right, and we got a level up.
Blessed be the road that we take.
Let's go ahead and grab some loot. I'm gonna go all to cargo, but then I'm gonna grab... Oh, this... Yeah, okay. I'll grab a couple weapons, see if we can get something for Adira. Might be a sniper rifle down here. Regular las gun. Statue of the famous Calixian sculptor and chronicler Zacharias Vernon the Magnificent. All right, we've got a couple doors to go through here. We had one to the left, one forward. Looks like we've got some more stuff over here. There's a Medicae over there, or a skill something we can use. Medicae took their own lives by slicing their guts wide open. Okay. Pleasant. Anything else up here? Some more goods up here. And on this guy. Meteorite chunk. Okay. And mutated flesh sample. One more guy down here to get. I think that's it. Regular las gun. That can go to cargo. There we go. All right, let's start here. We got a level. We are going to go with... All right, this will get us intelligence or perception. Vagabond will also get us perception. We could go with some others. ballistic skill might not go badly for us at this point, but I think I'm going to go with... Our fellowship is -5. I'm going to go with intelligence. And then we're going to stick with tech use. Okay. I'm going to go ballistic skill. And then here we get rapid reload. Taste the pain. Every adjacent ally. I kind of like... We haven't been using a lot, but let's take that. Let's try to keep her in cover. You, let's see what we can do for you. You are not going to be in cover, kind of ever. Kind of like that. I mean, it's not huge. At the start of their turn, you get 1 temporary wound. But that's when we get attacked, which isn't terrible. He tends to get attacked a lot because I run him out front. Let's go for that. And then I'm going to go toughness. Let's keep bringing that up. We can talk about that or weapon skill later, but at the moment we've got to get... Let's get them equal. Right? Okay. And now for Adira. Let's go perception for her. I think that works. I mean, we could take any of these, but willpower's not a terrible one for her, to be honest. But let's go perception initially. And we'll go... We'll go logic on you. Okay. So, we got a map here. We've got all sorts of loot over there, so let's go back this way. Oh, hold on. We want everybody. There it is. I guess we could look at those. Huh? Hold on. Let's just accept those and we'll take a look at the 2 of them. All right. Does this one say anything? No. Does this one say anything? Tremendous honor, yes, but the promotion will be to transfer the entire guard to the child's personal guard. Squire, this promotion will transfer the entire squad to the child's personal guard. By the God Emperor, well, you are a strapping lad. You will probably make it for a cycle or 3. It has worn down better men than me. What even is the point if your brains turn to mush? I may rip out my eyes like Amos did. At best, I'll just go bonkers like that little shit stain that kept stealing her low. Oh, what happened to that one? Threw himself out of a depressurized chamber because some voices told him to. Squall was a highborn. He grew tired of winter scale science visits. Alright. I think we're okay. Full of treaties. Okay. So we've got a door here. Let's try the side door first.
See, right there. Never doubt me.
Another door.
Whatever you wish.
Oh, hold on. You guys go here. You.
Things hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
How? Oh, it's from in there. Okay, so hold on. We're going to try to avoid the trap. Or not. She'll go stand right in front of it for no apparent reason. The whole idea was to walk up and open the door, not to run through the middle of it, but okay. I guess we could have gone through this way and opened it. That was their thinking. Well, we don't need to use that anymore. Let's grab everybody. Let's grab to here. Let's do this way.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Noble silk gloves. Okay. Can be added to persuasion. Who is our best persuasion? 35, 30, 35, 30. You got good fellowship. We'll give it to you. Oh, no. Now we can just go this way. Hello. Did you hear the screams? Move! Sir, are you alright? We can't hear anything. Should have been listening closer. You're about to hear some more. Now I see you're in league with them. Is this an insurrection? Yes, indeed. Death to the traitors. This one's going a little slow. Sir, what are you doing? Get a hold of yourself. I know you're all traitors. Traitors, all of you. They told me. They whispered. Hey, who are you? Yep. That is the appropriate answer. All right. Let's go up here and see what loot we pick up. I think all of that can go to cargo. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to... Dira, you need... Oh, you do have a gun. All right, you've got a las pistol we can switch for you. All right, you, however, don't. And I do want you to have something. So as you run up, you can take shots. So let's give you that. Okay, so you're good. You're good. We can give you a pistol. Which type do we want? Do we want a las pistol or a scrappy auto pistol? Rate of fire 2, rate of fire 4. Let's give us that. Oh, and these are for what? Don't know. We've got a bunch of them.
Quiet. They're trying to tell me something.
Okay, we'll accept it. Don't know what it's for yet. Armored body glove. Do we have... Let's see, what type of armor do we have on us? Armored body glove. Okay, so we're okay there. You've got a mesh chest plate. Armor 25, dodge penalty. Looks like the same thing. You've got the same thing. You've got what we've got. Okay. Lots of doors to open. Keeper Theobald graciously agreed to provide samples of his skin growth so we could study the influence of the rebellious immaterium on the flesh of a novice nobiliate. Just like we thought, the Navigators are definitely resistant to the countless currents of the warp. God Emperor does warp some people against corruption and misery. Let's go back to the study of mortal flesh. Another servant we care. Okay. Let's just start with, are any of these open?
Marching on.
Some reason the archenemy's twisted influence has found a way into the station. Does that door open just by itself? Cogitator's vid screen is covered in cracks and stained with dry blood. The buttons, switches, and levers were ripped out of the control panel with exceptional cruelty and scattered around the sacred mechanism to throw sparks. Awaken its machine spirit. You turn a few of the remaining dials and pull the activation lever. The cracked vid screen of the sacred engine flickers. The cogitator's insides emit creaks and groans, and the lumens oscillate at random. It takes a while, but eventually the machine spirits do grant you access to the cogitators. Request data on the navigators. All right, Felic, location, alive. Main entry hall, alive. Theobald, upper chambers, alive. Calomiro, upper chambers, deceased. Alexius, lower levels, deceased. Rasmus Estevan Arcilio, unknown, deceased. All right, so we've got Theobald alive in the upper chambers and Felix in the entry hall. The child, location, upper chambers, biometric parameters, rapid heartbeat, height, body temperature, stress level exceeds the permissional limit, status unknown. Calming treatments are advised, access to the upper chamber, inaccessible, control rod not found. If you lose the rod, contact one of the station wardens or the novice laboratorium custodian immediately. Okay. Partially corrupted, but you still managed to access the residual logs. That's a lot of reading, I'm sorry. Officer A2A2, do you copy? Several generators overheated in lower levels. Chambers A through D are empowered. Tech priest crew sent to investigate, not responding. Requesting back. 123 speaking. 200 servants have perished due to explosive decompression of the living quarters. We located traces of mechanical interference. Preliminary causes officer sabotage. Crews 5, 6, and 9 are cut off from the main compartment. We have enough oxygen for 20 minutes. May the Emperor save our souls. Senior station officers, this is the captain speaking. We are tempted to contact the Winter Scale Scion for help, but something is jamming the signal. We never receive a reply and cannot be sure it was even sent in the first place. The rescue team is not coming. We are on our own. So remain vigilant. Anyone can be a traitor. You hear me? Anyone. If you are in doubt, shoot to kill. Examine recent entries in the incident. Servants close to the child have started butchering one another again. An order came from above to have the remains reprocessed. The negotiations of Winterstale were a success. New batch of servants will arrive in 10 moons. Escort them to the laboratory at once. It is imperative that we increase the new retainer's resistance to the child's powers. Examine the data docking log. Region Aranto Arcilio. Data visit classified. Reason classified. Data departure classified. Warning. Damage in technical compartments A12, B3, D8, H24. Living quarters L10, L16, L28 depressurized. Unable to access the station's docking systems. Energy regulation system unknown error. The station will transfer over to emergency power. Immediate evacuation of facilities advised. Required access level security captain or above. Tech use 10. We've got it. Break through the machine's guardian. We succeeded. There we go. Not by much. You easily bypass the restrictions. Gain 7 experience. Most of the data is wiped. Find traces of purge protocol. Recovery is impossible, but a list of recent commands having been embedded in the machine spirit's consciousness now flits across the screen. Child delete, picked flow, disable access code, annul station controls, delete, activate, shuttle self-destruct, purge command log. Okay. Exploring the archives for a while allows you to recover the surviving excerpt from a report by the captain of the guard that mentions the security system had recently been reconfigured without letting him know. Only the keepers of the station have access to the life support system, but Master Theobald had been at the child's side, and so was I. Could it be that? Wow, that was a lot. Give me a second to stretch. Oh. All right. Call Rykide Minoris for help. Cannot carry a command despite your compliance. Problem does not lie in the cogitator's mechanisms. Main elevator controls, we're going to need those. Elevator to the upper deck is blocked. Confirmed. Switch to the main chamber controls. Access control station. Open all doors on the level. Fills with static just a few minutes later. You barely make out the inscription amidst the flow of rapidly changing symbols. Data corrupted. Processing. Error is required. Oh. Well, 01. Logic 40. We're going for it. Succeeded. I'm assuming it was an easy one. It was an easy one. We couldn't really miss it, but we tried hard. It's a good thing, because otherwise we would have been done. Somewhere behind you appears one of the doors the chamber is opened. All right. Stop disturbing it. So we had one more door here. Luckily, we didn't waste anything opening it. Goods. Tech use. We do have some multi-keys. Let's just see if we can Pick it. A Ripper auto pistol. Okay. Oh, carapace chest piece and a long glass. I like that. Good stuff. Is that everything? All right, let's take a look at what we got now. All right, let's start with you because you're out in front. Is this better than what you got? Less armor, no dodge penalty. That gives you a base 5% against burst fire. This gives you a 10% dodge against grenade. You know what? I think I'm just going to give it to me. Where am I? I think that's fine. It's a little bit more armor. And we're going to get more dodge against grenades. I think that'll be fine. Now, long glass. What do we have? We've got a regular sniper, 12 to 16, penetration 15. Oh, we balance here. It's nice. This does 13 to 18, so slightly more. It has more dodge reduction. Additional hit chance is a little bit better. Rate of fire is the same, slightly more range, same max ammo. It's just better. Yep. I think that works out well. However, I think I'm going to go to you, and I think I'm going to give you the sniper rifle. That way you have some long distance action. If they get close, you can smack things with this. I think that's everything for now. Did miss some loot. Oh. Oh, that... Don't need to open that door now.
I'll warn you if I hear anything.
Where is that loot? Oh, right there. Good major domo attempts to nourish only the finest of flowers. Okay. We've also got something there that we haven't been able to find. Is that door open? There's a door there, but it doesn't open yet. All right. Maybe we missed a perception check or something.
I go where the whispers lead.
All right, I think we're going through this door now. What are we missing?
If such is the Emperor's will.
We looked at that.
Light of terror, guide our way.
I don't think I missed anything back here, but let's go back to this first room here.
Unexpected result.
What deeds await us?
Well, I think we'll figure it out next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll be back with some more Rogue Trader. We'll see ya. Cheers.